Hello and welcome back. Mock Draft 2.0. It's draft day. Finally. Wow. It feels like it's been forever to get to this point, but it's here. It's draft day. We're only a few hours away from finally finding out what happens. So many different narratives. Who did the Niners take at 3? What did the Falcons do? The Bengals, did they take Chase or Sewell? And all of this impacts us, the Dolphins. And so I don't want to waste any time. Let's just get right into this mock draft 2.0, final mock draft, day of the draft. Here we go. So round 1, pick 6. I have the Dolphins selecting Jamar Chase, wide receiver, LSU. In my mock, Cincinnati took Penei Sewell, which is great news, because I want Jamar Chase. I love Jamar Chase. Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase. Just give me one of those two guys at 6, please. I beg. And in this mock, Pitts went 4, Sewell 5. Jamar Chase was there at 6, so I took him. No second thoughts, no doubts about it. Very easy. He's one of the best receivers I've ever seen play college football. At 19 years old, dominated, made AJ Terrell look undraftable in the national championship game. And AJ Terrell won in the first round. And he made him look undraftable. It was insane. AJ Terrell had a terrible performance and looked really bad. But he did that to everyone that year. Obviously opted out this last year. But doesn't affect me. I'm taking Jamar Chase, and I'm very excited. Now, moving on to pick 18. I have the Dolphins selecting Kwity Paye, an edge out of Michigan. I really like Kwity Paye. I think he's either the best or second best edge in this class. Him, Jalen Phillips. You can go either way, but I went Kwity Paye. Really like him. He's athletic. He has a high ceiling, high potential. His story is awesome, which, I mean, I know the story doesn't necessarily correlate to, on-field success, but I think what the story does tell you, he came from really like a tough situation. He had to work his way up. So I trust that the work ethic is there, hopefully, which means he'd be able to get to that ceiling, to reach that ceiling, and be a really dominant player in this league, edge rusher for the Dolphins. And that would be the goal. That would be ideal. It would be awesome to see. So Kwity Paye, please prove me right on this. Prove that you will reach your ceiling if we take you at 18. And I'm sure Brian Flores loves him. Great motor. He's just really fun to watch. Watch Kwity Paye highlights. They're really cool. And yeah, I don't know. I think he's just a guy. He's a big physical, athletic freak, high ceiling in a Brian Flores system, or being coached by Flores and that Dolphin staff. I think he can get there. He seems to have the right work ethic. Good guy. So yeah, I would be very excited with Kwity Paye at 18. Now at 36, just like in Mock 1.0, I took the gamble on a running back not being there at 36. And just like in Mock 1.0, it paid off. And just like in Mock 1.0, pick 36, Javonte Williams, running back out of UNC. Just a big physical mauler of a back, if that makes sense. Just a guy, a bowling ball, really, and a 3-down back that would help Tua a lot. Again, like I mentioned, my 3 wishes for the draft video, do everything you can to help Tua. Everything you can to help Tua, right? Whatever it is that you need to do it. And so that means getting players around him on offense. Javonte Williams is a player that you get around him on offense. Number 1 running back, can be a star in this league. I was reading an article about like player comps for the backs, and they had his comp as Nick Chubb. I would love having Nick Chubb on this team. So definitely would not complain if Javonte Williams becomes Nick Chubb, right? And so Javonte Williams, pick 36. Don't have to go too in depth. I've already discussed Javonte Williams in the first mock video where I took him at 36. So yeah, but very excited about this pick. So far, I would love if the draft went this way. Pick 50. Round 2, pick 50. I had the Dolphins selecting Liam Eichenberg. I don't know, one of the two. Eichenberg. tackle out of Notre Dame. So now we start getting building or improving the offensive line, getting more guys on the offensive line. Another tackle after the trade of Eric Flowers to Washington. By all reports indicated that we want to move. The plan is to move Robert Hutt inside to guard, so we can. Well, yeah, so we'd have a tackle spot open. And I saw reports saying they want to fill it with a free agent, but you can also get a guy like Liam Eichenberg with the 50th pick. Put him at tackle, a really solid left tackle, right tackle, I guess. Maybe I don't know. They'll figure that out. But yeah, you put him at tackle. He's a plug and play starter that can keep developing, and he's just really solid. I don't think he has a super low floor. You know what I mean? He has a good enough floor to where you feel confident about him just plug and play, start a tackle immediately, and help the entire offensive line out, help Tua out, Javonte Williams, and that would just be a good pick. If you're helping everyone else out on the offense, then you're a contributing player that I want on my team. And then finally, with the final round of this 3-round mock, pick 81. Another guy I had us taking in mock 1.0, except I had this guy going 50, and now he's going 81. Quinn Miners, center out of Wisconsin Whitewater. He's like a center guard, but I would play him at center if we take him. So yeah, Wisconsin Whitewater, Quinn Miners, just like a beast of a human, right? Obviously, we know about the Senior Bowl stuff. He was on the Dolphins Senior Bowl team. He was coached by that coaching staff, Brian Flores, the guys, and so they know him. He can keep developing. He's a D3 guy. Obviously, maybe if he goes earlier than 81, if he goes somewhere in like mid, early second round, he could be the highest D3 guy ever drafted, I think. But I think this would be a great pick. I'd love to get him at 81. You get Liam Eichenberg and Quinn Miners. I mean, the O-line, you're really building up a really solid O-line, assuming guys like Austin Jackson, Robert Hunt, Solomon Kinley keep developing. It could be a really good O-line if these guys pan out as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the 3-round mock. Let me know what you think. I'd be very happy if this is how the next 3 days played out, or I guess the next 2 days, because it was a 3-round mock. But yeah, if today and tomorrow played out like this, I'd be very happy, very excited. I'd be screaming from the rooftops that we're winning the Super Bowl, like I do every year. But this year, this is the year. I know it, especially if the draft goes like this. But again, it's a draft. Anything can happen. Who knows? Maybe we move up from 18 to 9 or something. Could you imagine that? We get Jamar Chase at 6, and all of a sudden, or actually, I guess if Jamar Chase is available at 6, I don't know. It depends. So many different things can happen. So many different scenarios. But yeah, just let me know what you think about the mock. Who do you want to see us draft tonight? Are you excited? I'm sure you're excited. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and as always, fins up.